Hello, I'm John, and welcome to another product spotlight. Today, we're looking at some HO Scale GP20 general purpose 20,000 gallon tank cars. These models are made by Rapido, the Canadian model manufacturer, but can only be purchased from homeshops.net. Homeshops.net does custom paint schemes. And what I'm talking about is, for example, the one in the background, the Gargle Oil company, that's an industry from somebody's layout. You can't get that anywhere else. The one in the foreground, the water train tank car, that's a real company in Oregon that's basically creating trains to carry water like a pipeline would to places that don't have pipelines but really need water. If you go to the water train website, you'll find out it's very interesting. I had thought of this idea in the past, but didn't realize someone was actually doing it. As you can see, these models, they're packaged with stickers, promotional stuff over here. Each one also has exploded view drawings as well as a sheet of paper with all kinds of information, including prototype information. And then the other thing I wanted to mention was they also come with these spare parts, and these look like the vents that go on the top of the tanks. Anyway, these models go for $59.95 at the time of this recording, and your best bet, I think, is to go to the homeshops.net website and see what they are offering, not only in these cars, but all the other custom cars that Home Shops does. It's a very interesting site, and you may be surprised at what you find there. So we'll take a look at the water train car first. And I have to say that the paint and markings on this model are just superb. And the details also are beyond superb. I mean, this is what Rapido does. Rapido makes really highly detailed, good-looking cars, and this is no exception. It has separately applied everything you see that's hanging off the car and the detail that's poking out from under the car. It's all freestanding stuff. And, you pull these things out of the box and you're just wowed immediately by how good they look. Here's a look at the brake end of the car, and you'll notice things such as these freestanding thin wire grabs that are painted a different color that really makes them stand out. There's an uncoupling lever. This is photo etched, this little walkway here. There's all kinds of little brake detail. Not only does it have this reservoir, but there's little piping that goes to and from it. Looks pretty amazing. We have separately applied placards, both at the end of the car and here as well. The brake wheel and associated details, all separately applied stuff. And if you look from behind the coupler here, there's an air hose as well. So it has all the detail you could possibly want. Here's a brief look at the other side of the car. And I'm going to tip it up a little bit so that you can see there's a whole bunch of detail peeking out from below. And again, it's more freestanding stuff. We'll take a look at that when we look at the bottom. But also on this side of the car, you can see that it has the separately applied placard holder over here as well. The detail on the A end of the car is similar to what we saw on the brake end. Of course, it's missing the separately applied brake wheel and other brake system detail, but everything else is there, including the photo-etched walkway, separately applied placard holder, air hose and cut lever. It's all there. Here's the detail on the top of the car. You can see that the little vents, those are the same as the spare parts bag that I showed you earlier. That's included with the model. Those are separately applied. All of this detail around the hatch is separately applied. Looks to be metal. These are definitely photo-etched metal, the little walkways. And that hatch looks really good. The bottom of the model has a ton of really awesome detail. And I'm talking about all that freestanding brake detail. It has it looks like a little vent right here. These wire grabs that run all the way across, I think they're metal. They look like they're metal, and it would make sense that they would make those out of metal because it'd be more durable that way. Something else to mention while we're looking is the air hose detail can be seen from this angle on both ends, right? and it goes way under the car. As a matter of fact, it may even be hooking up to the brake line detail. It's kind of hard to tell because the trucks are in the way, but while we're at it, we'll also point out that there's body-mounted knuckle couplers here and metal wheels. Okay, I've pulled the old switcheroo on you, and we're going to be looking at the Gargle Oil Company car from here out. And again, it has all that same freestanding, gorgeous, separately applied, what appears to be metal brake rigging and all the other detailing on the side of the car that you can see from this angle. And once again, metal wheels and body-mounted knuckle couplers. This car also has the separately applied and metal detail around the hatch, as well as separately applied vents. So while I'm showing you the details on the final sides of this car, I'll mention that the Delta Lines was built by a person named Frank Ellison, and Gargle Oil Company was an industry on that model railroad. So that's where this is from. Apparently, Frank Ellison had written well over 100 articles and probably inspired a lot of model railroaders over the years. And I thought I'd show you the brake end from this angle so that I could point out the air hose detail that you can see here. It's easier to see from this angle because the coupler is not in the way. And here's a final look at the broadside of the car. I'm really liking this logo. This looks real. You know, it's like something you would see out on a real railroad somewhere. So I think they've done a really nice job with this car. The Gargle Oil Company car weighs 3.8 ounces. The Water Train car weighs 4 ounces. The NMRA's recommended weight for a car of this length is about 4.5 ounces. This is another very solid release from Home Shops, and I think kudos go to Home Shops for releasing stuff that you really can't get any other way. And something I'd like to mention, I didn't talk about it during the spotlight because I didn't think it was really terribly relevant as far as the product goes. But every time I get a package from Home Shops, it's in this really strong, sturdy, heavy-duty box. Probably the strongest kind of box I've seen anybody ship anything in. I mean, to crush this, you'd have to really try hard. So I think you do a first-class job all the way around. You're using good models from good companies, finding really interesting, basically really interesting paint schemes to represent, and doing it at a price that's very reasonable. So thanks for what you're doing, Chris. See you all next time.